KeyMission 360 is very useful if you are in a CVS and doing a vlog, but the vitamin supplements are more interesting in the other direction. That's a case where a KeyMission 360 can be very useful if the vitamin supplements are more interesting than the narrator. The catch with 360-degree video is the extra steps involved in Final Cut and processing the image so that you can edit it and then get it up onto YouTube.
What part of the script are you in?
Sweetie, it's time to shoot the Nikon KeyMission 360 review.
How are we going to keep all this mess out of the video?
Oh, sweetie, sadly we can't. But
then I don't give you permission to use this clip.
You can spin around and shop for facial tissues up there, or baby wipes up there, or, oh look, toy cars over here. I'm paraphrasing here, so in the office.
So we're not starting with the part where you say, sweetie, it's time to shoot our Nikon KeyMission review, and I say make sure to keep all this mess out of the frame?
That's supposed to be in the bedroom.
Do you mean to tell me we're shooting this out of sequence?
Yes, because we are filmmakers and professional BedVloggers.
Well, you didn't draw a little line here so that I would know that.
I drew one for me. Hold on. See. They can tilt down now and watch me draw a line there.
If I buy two things here, I get some extra bucks. So maybe instead
there you have it. When you are shopping with Tweety in the 460 Nikon KeyMission 360 camera, you can get some extra coupons. A catch with 360-degree video is it involves all these extra editing steps, like setting up a project that's in a non-standard resolution to match the equirectangular format of the 360 video.
It's a little bit hard to follow you when you're not keeping to the script, because you didn't say, and it's a slightly consulted process. I think you probably mean convoluted process to figure out the workflow. You didn't say that.
But you just said it. Framing is sometimes an obstacle.
Am I in frame now?
No, sweetie, when using a 360-degree camera, sometimes framing is a little bit of a problem. You never quite know what the default framing is because the application often doesn't work and it doesn't show you a preview when you are recording. And then it's up to the end user to spin around to watch the very sexy and smart Sweetie working on rose bushes.
Yes. Did you ever figure out how to work the iOS pairing in app? But what does it mean when I go sign? Is it because you're going to put something up? Like, what does that mean?
Well, yeah, we were supposed to print out signs to hold up for all this stuff, but we are not prepared.
I think you should fire your production assistant.
Yes, I will promptly fire all our production assistants.
Does 360 work better inside or outside?
Excellent, you should mention that, sweetie. Light. With all inexpensive cameras, light is good and low light is bad. So it is probably better to have a outdoor or well-lit indoor situation than a very low light situation like inside our house. Funny you should mention that. The iOS app I have yet to get working once. It sucks. But that is software and hopefully they will fix it. And right now, actually, like the Ricoh Theta S, I normally just press the record button and record the video.
Do you have to sit in the office while the camera stitches the files?
Excellent, you should mention that, sweetie, because one of the fantastic features of the Ricoh Theta... Nope, not the... One of the fantastic features of the Nikon KeyMission 360 is that it does all the stitching inside the camera. And that actually, since we are very long and verbose and do 20-minute shoots, that saves hours of reformatting and running through funky programs to get into the equirectangular
Don't say this
format.
other line or I refuse to be in the video.
Which line am I not supposed to say?
We're rated PG, so, you know, I'm seriously not going to be in the video if you say that line.
Okay, we have extracted a non-PG line about 360 video.
And they shouldn't look around the scenes.
Well, excellent, you should mention it. One thing about 360-degree cameras is they will sometimes have very big, distressing, large seams that make it obvious that it's not real when you spin around at the edges, and sometimes less. Outside, it's probably less than inside.
Doesn't Final Cut have built-in support for 360 videos with Final Cut Pro 10.3?
Excellent, you bring that up, sweetie. Final Cut 10.3, one would think as we approach 2017 would have added some 360 support, but it has added none. What that means is, as always with 360 video, you can edit it in the funky looking rectangular flattened out format as long as you do the custom project size. But if you want to be able to do the flattened pan and scan kind of 360 videos, you will need to buy some pretty pricey software. So that is sad.
You're supposed to say, by the way, speaking of lazy convenience.
By the way, speaking of lazy convenience, one of the things that we love about the much lower resolution Ricoh Theta S, which you will see standing on the self-standing monopod over there, probably right about where the 360-degree seam is, but it is remarkably thin, and it is always in my pocket. This much better Nikon KeyMission 360 will rarely be in my pocket.
How is the KeyMission 360/170 utility?
Oh, excellent! You should mention that, sweetie.
Hold on. Is that what you already said already? You said all that stuff already.
What? Well, no. Well, it's kind of actually the application.
You already said, well, it pretty much sucks.
Yes, but it sucks in specific ways. The application allows you to import the videos, which you can do in image capture anyway, and it does allow you to pan and scan around and see what it looks like. But apart from that, it sucks. In the morning, you may have a video shoot and be too tired and under-caffeinated to actually handle cameras.
Yeah, well, I can't do anything before my first cup of coffee.
That is what happens when you have a low-budget 360 production and your
It's like
PA
World
staff.
War II rationing. No coffee. It says right here, LV walking in from the kitchen with a cup of coffee.
So,
Is that pretend? Are you just going to give me a drink of water?
Yeah, exactly. Craft Services went on strike with our PA group. So we are going to move to another location right now.
But since the Ricoh Theta S is only 1/4 the quality, I like it when Zork uses that one, since it's so much flattering after you have passed the age of 21.
And also, Sweetie right now is entirely in low light shadows, because we do not have a proper lighting kit here.
No, we have 8 fluorescent lights on the ceiling of the kitchen, but only 2 of them still work.
Which, because it's a 360-degree camera, they can entirely see how our small funky house has no kitchen lighting.
Is there a way to keep these scripts we've been reading from outside the frame?
Sadly not. In a 360-degree video, you just need to have actors who are well prepared at memorizing their lines
Than us.
than 2 BedVloggers who are now outside, not in bed, with this vlog. Ironically, in a 360-degree video like this, the room with the best lighting and the least mess, we are not shooting any of it in. In any case, I will say that we are big fans of the Nikon KeyMission 360. I think it is a much more excellent buy for $499 than a $5,000 GoPro rig. But I think the world will benefit when these cameras get to the 8K that is probably needed. But that's not going to be for about more than a year, a few years. Until then, I think this Nikon KeyMission 360 will be excellent until the Ricoh Theta comes out with a 4K model that will fit in my pocket. Gracie would say goodnight, but Sweetie is not behind you right now on the other side of the office.
You can't hide from the camera.
There, I'm going to hide all the cameras by turning them off now. I'm turning them off now.
Okay. Are they?
I'm about to turn them off.
Okay.
I just hope that they can't see me coming up to them to turn them off, because then these
they're
cameras
like
might
AI,
revolt.
Yeah.
They might revolt